Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Uncook and Wine. Today we have Noxy Divine Diva.
Holla.
Back after a year. We've been trying to get to this girl is very much busy.
Toto.
Yes.
The lies.
The lies I tell.
The lies you tell.
From February 2025, you come back 2026 February.
It's an anniversary.
Oh yeah, it is.
It is an anniversary.
It is an anniversary.
I'm actually proud of you for being consistent. Remember when I came on your show, you said, I'm going to try and be consistent. Look at you now.
I wasn't sure. I didn't even know what I was doing, bro.
Trending every other day, provoking people every
do you know
other
what?
day.
In fact, thank you for believing in me because you know, I asked you to come and you were just like, I'm on it. Like you didn't ask questions, you didn't ask for anything. You're like, girl.
Sabes trend. I should have asked questions.
No, you didn't.
I should have asked questions.
You didn't. So thank you because
Thank
mean
you.
that I feel like our first episode just became, you know, it had to be you.
Oh, stop it, I like it.
Well. Hi.
How you doing?
What's been going on?
I'm good.
Still single?
Yes. How you doing? You still single?
Yes. I'm embarrassed.
Toto, I feel like I'm going to say this like our moms would say it. Shekuchata zvokuramba chita mwana.
None.
I don't know, somebody, anybody.
But would you consider that, having a child, like, on your own, and be a single mother?
Adoption. The adoption route.
Really?
Where I know it's a me thing. Yes.
You would actually adopt in Zimbabwe?
Yes.
No, see, but there's so many men. Like, right now, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sperm donors.
But do you know the problem with the 1, 2, 3, 4?
Yeah.
Is when they don't start paying maintenance and become the crazy chick.
No. But if you're adopting, you're okay with taking care of the child alone.
Fully.
So why would you want to maintain it? They can just...
Because at least I know this is a decision I made by myself.
No, right now you're making that decision by yourself. You're just asking. At least you know. Because with adoption, you don't know, where this child comes from, who they are,
Yes.
and stuff. And
Did you say how much was and stuff? Do you care about those things?
I don't, but I would
What do you think the conversation would look like at your house if you woke up right now and went home and said, hello, I've decided I'm adopting?
I don't know. Because I'm thinking, I'm sitting with my brother, my sisters, and I'm like, guys, I'm adopting.
No?
I think they'll be shocked.
Uh-huh.
First they'll be shocked, eventually they'll be shocked, they'll laugh about it, and then like, are you serious? Like, are you for real?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yeah, for real. And I'm like, why can't, don't you have hope to get married at some point? And I'm like, Sharamba.
Then you're like, in mathematics, I'm to the nearest.
But isn't it?
Sorry. I'm just saying.
Yeah, exposing my age.
To the nearest.
I don't know. I don't know. I think I'll do it for fun.
Why would you adopt for fun?
No, I think I'll tell my family for fun. Like, I just want to have that conversation.
Okay.
I want to record it. I'm like, guys. In fact, I think I'll say it in the group chat before this episode is.
Yes, actually do that.
I'm like, hi guys. I'm thinking of adopting.
You know what? In the same spirit, I think I'll do that to my mom. So I'll also send you a screenshot. Send you a screenshot like, bam.
We should do that. But would you consider adoption?
Yes. I've looked at it though.
Really?
Yes. I know what it entails in Zimbabwe.
But isn't it better to just have sex with a man and, just have a child?
It
Even if
is.
you don't want him to take care of the child, but at least you know.
No.
You don't want to be pregnant.
I mean, if it happens, I don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
But I have thought about adoption. I have thought about it.
But isn't it like expensive? Because I watched a lot of movies. And
it's not so here's the thing. Mm-hmm. You don't pay to adopt a child because that's buying a child.
And Zimbabwe?
Yes. So all you have to do is you go to Ministry of Social Welfare, I think. Mm-hmm. You go there and you register yourself as someone who wants to adopt a child. And then all you have to pay for is like your legal fees because you need a lawyer involved. You're going to have to pay for like a police clearance. You're going to have to pay for if you have to move back and forth because some of these kids have family. Right?
Okay.
So you still need to meet that family. Those are costs that you incur because, but that's your fuel.
But you don't pay,
it's
like,
nothing to the state.
fee.
No.
Really?
Yes, because they need to kind of get the kids out of the system into loving homes.
Okay.
So if your home is loving.
So, but how is the process like? Do they vet you? Do they...
They need to vet you. They need to come to your house. They need to see how much you're earning, what your family dynamics are like. Yeah.
And they give you a child.
Yes.
But then, considering the fact that we're Africans and stuff like that, right? I mean, what happens if the child starts acting weird?
Can I ask you a question?
Yes. They wake up one day and then they're like, and you are from Lovu and stuff like that.
I want to ask you a question.
What would you do?
How many times has that ever happened to you in your day-to-day life with anybody?
It doesn't happen.
So to be in the...
It doesn't happen, but... I mean, we are all Africans. We have one family member.
Then we shandara mandara on it.
But how come we as families we don't shama? We have to be kadoro and stuff like that. You know.
Do you think we're still bikaring doro?
People are still doing it. They just don't talk about it.
Really?
Guys,
I can tell you for a fact, but I don't even. My family don't do it, and I'm at that age
I don't
where
know if my family.
I'm at that age where, because I would know now. I'm at that age where, when there's a family something, I'm in the group. I'm not a child anymore, so I'm sure if they were bikaring doro, I would know.
You would know.
Yeah, I don't think we're doing most of those things anymore.
I don't know. I feel like people are still doing it. Okay.
I just feel like I'm about tagatana. That's all.
Witchcraft. Okay.
Yes, I don't think people are bikaring doro to appease ancestors because someone is shiki.
Do you think as Africans, okay, I know white people adopt African children, but do you think in our communities as Africans we're ready for that whole conversation of it's okay to adopt? Like now you're 35, I'm 34.
Yeah.
We come out, like we're saying, we text our families in the family group. I'm like, hey guys, we're adopting.
Yes.
I don't know what their response is, but do you think we're ready for that conversation?
I feel like obviously my mom's first point of call would be usamile wehluleka yini, right? Yeah, but the flip side is I get a baby, someone who's in the system gets a mom. They get to have a good life.
You can still get a baby from your boyfriend, your man's, or any man.
I said I've considered adoption, but I don't know. I just think we shouldn't be so closed off to it. We shouldn't be so closed off to it.
So does what is the situation in Zimbabwe? So can I adopt as a single woman?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You can only adopt a child that you're 25 years older than. So you can adopt like a 14-year-old going down. Okay. You have to be 25 years their senior.
Jeez, I'm that old.
I know, I had to put the math in there in case you thought you were young.
So I can adopt a 14-year-old and have my own bestie and...
Yes.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Have you never had moments where you see street kids and you're like, this is such a nice child. I wish I could? Oh.
But...
That can't be a me thing.
No. I think the only kids I would want to adopt are my sister's kids because they're beautiful and I love them.
But your sister's kids have their mom and their dad.
I know. Like, I'm just saying, like, those are the only kids
I'm just glad you didn't say Tate Kai. I'm so glad you didn't say you wanted to get Ketiwe.
I was about to say that because I remember Peltusi has a kid that she has. And you know, the American tablets are like, Peltusi has adopted. And then she came out, she was like, this is an African thing. We grew up in families where we're taking care of other kids. I mean, I grew up in a family where my father would take kids from the village and they would come and whatever. So wouldn't that be a better option than adopting?
But then that's a lot of family dynamics. You're trying to start your own family.
Yeah, but
so Keti comes with my mother saying this. Keti comes with an aunt saying, she's abusing the child. Keti comes with an aunt saying, I realized she needed a maid. That's why she went to the village. It comes to a lot of things. At least to hear, you know,
if it's
I
adoption,
want a child.
This is your child.
It's intentional. You want a child.
And can the child have you seen him and stuff like that?
I should think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I should think so.
So I'll be a single mother with my own child.
That you made a decision to have.
Okay.
Yes.
Guys.
What?
Why
is it something that's not palatable for us? Because the reality is, if you go to a lot of children's homes, there's a lot of kids in there.
I know.
You have the capacity, auntie. And no one loves you enough to marry you at the moment, Toto. But you have a lot of love to give. Imagine if you just focused it on a baby.
Wow. Thank you. She's like, no one loves you enough to marry you.
At the moment. Did you see the at the moment? Did you hear the at the moment?
No, I just heard the first part.
No, you're acting like a woman. This is why men fight us. We're selective about what we hear. I said at the moment.
I think you should go on Shada's podcast. You sounding like Shada.
I just said we have selective hearing. At the moment, he's gonna come.
No, but then, okay, fine.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get back to this. You're thinking of adoption. You think of having a child. How do you think you will handle this as a single person? Because again, me and you, I know we like things. We like travel. We like stuff like that.
But then
you're a single parent. How do you, and we're also hustlers. We're hustling in the Harare, trying to survive in Harare.
But
you don't have a husband.
This is a whole decision that you're making. So I guess all of this comes into play, right? So you've also decided how old this child is.
Okay.
Because you get that option.
Okay, so
when you give birth, you have no option.
Teenager. Oh.
Yes. You know? You can either get a teenager, you can get a toddler,
baby.
You can get a 10-year-old.
A 1-year-old.
Even better.
I think I can get a 1-year-old.
That right? That one just grows up knowing this is mama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can lie to them as well.
Why?
I don't know. So that they just...
Who lied to you? About one. Do you know it's a lie? Are you surviving now?
No, but okay. So, like I was saying, you know, we like things. We like to travel. How do you? Do you think you're ready financially? Because my other issue of not having a child, personally, I don't mind having a child, but my only issue is I don't mind being a single mother. I can be a single mother. I feel like my love is sufficient. Men nowadays are asking for grace.
With my love is sufficient. Okay.
I feel like some of the men are not even available. So I feel like I'm capable of. But I think my only issue for not having a child is my finances. Are you ready for that?
Are you ever ready? And I ask, are you ever ready? Because we are shooting this here, right? Your home is dope.
Dude,
right?
Why are you doing that?
It's gorgeous. But fast forward to last year, your place wasn't this nice, right? You started doing better, you upgraded. There's something about you will always make money. We will never have enough.
But then also it's not guaranteed.
You
I can't put because this is how I think about it.
So what happened? Okay, so let me throw this at you. What happens to you if you can't afford to pay this?
Go back home.
So you take Umtwana, you go back to the grandma. Guys, the facts are, if you gave birth now, and you said to your mom, "Nimfage pasin," your mom would be very happy still.
No, but
so
yes, they'll be very happy to take the child and stuff like that. But my thing is, do I want my child to have the same upbringing that I had?
What's wrong with your upbringing? What was wrong with your upbringing? What would you like to change with the child?
There was nothing wrong, but I would have wanted to. I feel like
you didn't want to go to Evelyn, you wanted to go to girls' college?
Yes. Yes. Thank you. I didn't want to be at a government school because you know what? People that went to private schools, opportunities. I mean, in as much as
they?
Yeah.
No, let's actually have the conversation because 8 out of 10 of the brats we are dealing with in the streets are kids that went to private schools. So yes, your curriculum is better. Yes, you will have other activities that are better. It doesn't guarantee you that when you are done with school, when you go to varsity, things change.
Some of them don't even go to varsity. Some of them know a Mr. Ningi.
No, but it's how you. I was about to say it's how you network when you are in that space.
That's the thing.
But networking is a gift, Toto.
No, it's not a gift.
It's a gift.
Okay, fine. Even if it's a gift, right? We didn't even have the space to. Who are you networking with, Evelyn? Because. Who are you networking with? Like, who was even thinking about networking? Who was talking about my father owns a factory? My father owns a farm and Evelyn. Those were not the conversations we're having.
Fair.
But at convent and girls' colleges, CBC, those are the conversations. Come to my farm. Come meet my dad. Bro. So I hear you. So in as much as
it's not a solid enough excuse.
It is. So in as much it's one of the reasons. So in as much as I'm like, okay, fine, my family would not abandon my kid if I tell them, look, I have a kid. You want to? Yeah. My sister would happily. I know my sister is watching my podcast now. She'll be like, She's like, when did I say that? You're speaking on my behalf now, but I feel like she would happily take care of my kid. You know, the same way she did. I came up well, but in as much as I did, I also know the struggles that.
Sure.
that we were experiencing.
Yes.
And I'm like, I don't want, some people might say you're being selfish, but I'm like, I think I'm thinking of my child to say, I know the struggles that we experienced, right? I know what it was, not for my parents, for my sister, for everyone that was taking care of it. I know the struggle, and I don't want to put anyone through that.
I think it's, I don't know. I'm going to say this. I know it's a statement that's been said a lot of times, and at times you don't believe it.
And God will bless you. My blessings will come when you have a child.
Yes.
What about the street kids?
Not that the blessings come when you have a child, but I feel like the opportunities come. The bigger you dream, Toro, at times when you take that
I don't
leap
believe
of
that
faith,
statement. People have told me a lot of times, just have a child. When you have a child, things
will
happen.
fall into place.
I'm like, what about the street kids? Haven't you been by Avondale and you've seen kids coming to you asking, like a 9-year-old and 8-year-old knocking on the window and like, I'm like, what are those kids' parents? Did not blessings come? Why aren't blessings not in come? Why is a child begging on the streets if children bring blessings?
That's a very difficult one.
Exactly my point.
No, because I'm trying to be politically correct.
Okay.
Right? Because I could go as far as to say at times, oh Lord. The reason why some people don't have kids is they have entertainment. Some people have recreational activity as entertainment, and they end up with kids. Because you can go to the movies, you can go on a holiday. Someone is just John and Mary in a room.
So you're saying people are having kids they can't take care of because they have nothing else to do?
It's possible. They have not much entertainment. Think about it. Think about it. Think of the places where the most poverty is and how many kids they have.
Guys, I'm still broke to have a kid.
I'm just
Even to adopt, but I'm happy.
Next year in February when I come back here.
Clock it.
Can there be a baby in the vicinity?
Adoption or my baby?
All right. Or something. Not mine.
I've been drinking cranberry and
I'm having water. It's the baby.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I think we overthink it.
Do you know what? I think also I'm still biased to the fact that I just feel like probably it's a trauma or it's because of how we're brought up, where I just feel like I need to be married first before I have a child.
Fair.
You know, so I think that is also, it's been instilled in me. But at some point, if I'm to adopt, I don't know. I just want to see my family's reaction. I'm going to share this with you.
I did my research, I think maybe a couple of years back on it.
Really?
Yeah. And I think right now I'm in that place where I'm okay with if I don't ever get married, I won't have kids. I'm okay with that. You know?
Okay.
And I feel like if the time comes and I feel like, oh, I want kids.
You adopt.
I'll adopt.
What type of baby would you want to adopt? Do you have specifics or
no,
you just like?
I think I wanna meet a baby.
And fall in love like Madonna did it, like Angelina Jolie did it.
Because I feel like you connect with kids.
Because
I'm not finicky to say I want a girl, I want a boy, I want.
Believe that?
Yeah, no. I mean, it would be nice to have a girl so we can twin, but I'm sure if you meet a child, you will connect, and it'll be something that you're like, okay.
And you feel like you're going to love that baby in as much as you probably would have loved a child that you carried on your own.
Yes. How many people do you know that carried kids and still abuse them? Facts. Carrying a child doesn't mean you love them properly as well.
Facts. Because I remember there's a video of a woman that was beating the child. I don't know if you saw it. And that was crazy. Yeah. Anyway, enough of this depressing issue. I'm tired of hearing have a child. Let's talk travel. Jeez, yes. I saw you were in Thailand.
Yeah.
Girl, you're always traveling.
I like traveling.
I do too, hey?
I do. It's nice.
I think we should do like a friendscation. Have you ever done that? Because I've seen...
I've traveled with friends before. But traveling with friends, I think traveling with friends tests your friendships.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I don't know if you're lax or you're a planner. You know? I don't know if you're going to be on time for our 8 o'clock or you'll be like, we were out yesterday, so I'm tired. So today, not today. I think I'll sleep in. So
also, I don't want to travel with moody people. I can't stand that. I cannot stand traveling. Because when I'm on holiday, I want to have a good time.
Yes.
Like if my head is painful, I'm gonna take painkiller. I'm gonna
I will
party
heal.
through the pain.
Yes.
Because I paid for the stuff, and I don't want to be.
I believe in you. Rest from your holiday.
I've traveled with a girl like that, and I'm like, I don't.
Really?
Yeah, I want to have a good time because it's the only time I'm in Dubai, girl. Like it's the only time.
Never been to Dubai.
You've never? We should go. I want to go again.
Is that a tour?
Not really.
I hear it's pricey.
Not really. I thought I came back with change when I went to. Maybe I had so much money.
Maybe it's so much money because I know
I was just dating
for a fact.
at the time.
Because I know for a fact. I looked up accommodation. I said, I can't afford this. And it was Airbnb, not even hotels.
Really?
Yes. Because I know like when we did Thailand accommodation.
Was it a vacation for you?
No, we were friends. We'd gone as friends. It was girls actually. So I'm trying to think.
I didn't see you posting girls.
Girl, the only thing I did was post girls.
You posted yourself?
Yes, vanity.
Okay.
But
okay.
I know we were there for 7 days.
Okay.
Our accommodation was $250 per person.
For 7 days?
For 7 days.
No, but Thailand, I hear it's quite affordable.
It's very... And our activities, I think, all in all, cost us maybe $300 for everything we did.
So accommodation were $250, activities are $300, and then flights?
Yeah, flights is a little... I think they were $900.
That's not bad though. That's Dubai as well.
Hala.
900 return or...
Yeah, return.
No, that's Dubai.
Yeah.
Okay.
With lesser activities in Dubai. And no beaches. And no Bangla Road. And no... Let me tell you a story.
Oh, so you're advocating for Thailand. Okay.
Let me tell you a story.
Okay.
The year was 2025. My friends decided there's a place we want to take you because it was over my birthday.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
there's a place we want to take you. I said, take me anyway, people. I'm ready to go. We got this street called Bangla Road.
What happens?
There's no kids that watch this, right?
No, it's over 18.
So anyway, we get there. We're walking in like a ping pong show. I said, how bad could a ping pong show be?
What is that?
So we pay for the ping pong show. And then as we're getting in, they say you have to switch off your phones. If you're found with your phone, you get fined.
Okay.
I should have known, Toto. In that moment, I should have known.
That this is danger. Okay.
Hey, anyway, we walk in. See, there's a ramp. It's dark. It's about to get real nasty. So these chicks walk up on stage. I'm like, oh, strippers.
Okay.
That's
fine.
we're here. Then she comes with a Coca-Cola bottle. Right? She says, so she hands to different people. She's like, try and open it. They try. Then she's like, okay. Then she bends over and she goes, oh. So there's
What you mean?
Yes. I learned to that day.
What type of Coca-Cola bottle?
The bottle, the actual bottle.
The
glass bottle. With the the one that messes with your teeth. I said, ma'am.
This is Thailand.
Yes.
I want to go to Thailand.
So if anyone says they were on Bangalore, please just know, debauchery. There's nothing else in there. You know, you'll be happy to know we walked out immediately after.
Did you?
Yes. Yes.
No, but okay, interesting. I don't even know how to recover from this. I get back.
You know what? On a random day, just go on TikTok and just type ping pong Thailand. Everyone's reaction, they don't show it because maybe you're not allowed phones.
So people are just showing their reactions.
Their reactions after like
the experience.
We couldn't believe it. So like, I know that the one we went because we then left, right? But I know there's the one where they're gonna pull out birds and stuff from, you know.
From where?
You know from where, Toto? I'm trying to be PG here. You know from where?
I want to go to Thailand.
You know
I think you've
where?
sold Thailand to me because I've always said I want to go to Bali.
Yes.
But I think you've sold Thailand to me.
To Thailand.
Because
I'm worried about the fact that the reason you want to go to Thailand
No,
is
that's the only reason. No, I want to experience it. I want to see that.
That is scary business. But yeah, it's scary business.
Why wouldn't anyone want to see that?
You
But
know
anyway,
why?
let's talk
Trauma.
No, I don't think it's trauma. It's enjoyment. But anyway.
Trauma.
Sorry. But let's talk travel. Why do you think like a lot of people don't travel? Because I know you like traveling. I've seen you in Durban. I like traveling as well. I mean, why do you think a lot of people don't travel in Zimbabwe?
Domestically or generally?
Domestically, both.
Domestic is expensive. I am doing work with the hotel in the falls. So I was just looking at flights, and it's $450 from Harare to the Victoria Falls. Is $280 from Harare to Joburg.
Okay.
So I feel like generally it's expensive. Tourism in Zim is expensive.
So okay, if the flight is 250 or 280 to Vic Falls and 280 to Cape Town or Joburg, whatever. So you feel like it's better to spend so much money going to Cape Town.
Not that I think right now.
Rather than Vic Falls.
I think right now everything is expensive. I did Vic Falls last year. The helicopter ride was about 200.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the prices.
You know?
Yeah.
About 200. And luckily, I was being hosted, right? There's a hotel that was hosting us. So that was minus accommodation. But when you then look up accommodation, you realize you're about to pay $150 a night.
Yeah.
And the reality is when you go out there, like when I go to Durban, I know I'm paying at least $35, $40 a night wherever I'm staying.
For a good hotel.
For a good hotel, for a good Airbnb. So as much as we want to travel locally, it's not sustainable. Because Minalawi City, we want to go to the falls. We need 1,000 each.
Of which we can do Zanzibar for that.
Yes. Return and eat food with activities. But so it's a lot. Like we want to, but it's we can't afford it. Because when you think about it, you're like, okay, you're going to pay 100, 200 for the helicopter ride.
No, Vic Falls is steep.
Getting the falls is cheap. We'll give them that.
Oh yeah,
right.
Yeah, Falls is cheap. But
then you're like,
whole,
the cruise.
There's this thing I did, the whatever.
Devil's Pool.
No, not Devil's Pool. The Lookout Cafe where you jump. I did it. That was like 180 or something. Yeah.
But awuhambanga wedwa. No, like I mean generally, it's not just you. So even if you say we want to go on a family trip and there's 5 of you,
No,
180.
No, you can't do. You can't.
So I think
like
that's
that,
the issue with domestic tourism, because you know that if you go anywhere else, your $100 can feed
nothing.
you for a very long time.
So I know you've traveled a lot. Which are some of like the best places you've traveled? You would recommend people to travel? Or best place, affordable place, and then I'll also say my best place and affordable place.
Thailand,
Is best or affordable?
both.
Really?
Yes, because with $100 you can eat for 3 days. Michelin star restaurants. Yes.
I think. Do you know what? I actually want to do Qatar for my birthday. I think I'm changing to Thailand.
Please do Thailand. When's your birthday?
July.
Can I come?
Yes.
Sure. Because yes. I love
Okay, and
Thailand.
then your worst experience, your worst country.
Oh, I can't think of any.
You can't think of any. Not really worst country, but your worst travel experience. Have you ever had like you've traveled and then you had like a worst experience?
No.
Really? I did.
Where?
Mauritius.
How was Mauritius?
I'd
like to go.
I don't go there alone. So I was like,
It was a solo trip.
It was a solo trip. I think Mauritius is the worst place to do solo travel. Why? Because, and also I went to an all-adults hotel. So people that were there were honeymooning, anniversary celebrations, engagement celebrations. And here I was.
Drinking food.
No, I end up drinking. I end up becoming friends with the barmaids. But again, it wasn't, because like you would have, at the hotel I was staying, you would
Like
have.
you didn't have activities that you were doing?
There were activities, but also some of them, like you'd go with guides, right? And the guide would, for example, the boat cruise, the guide would book like people from the hotel and it's couples. And I'm wearing my bikini, my boobs are showing.
And then you start feeling bad because
No, the wives are like, literally, like the wives are like, because I remember I went to this tiny island and then we had to be in this tiny boat. So it's like you're literally sitting across
each other. From
couples. And then I could see wives literally like turning their husband's head. Because I got big boobs.
Why didn't you cover your boobs?
Why should I cover my boobs?
Because you're around people's husbands.
Bro, I'm on holiday. Hey, Noxy.
Because you're around people's husbands, Toto. Reaching the room, Toto.
No. But I paid for this experience. I'm going to dress as much as I'm going to dress how I want to dress. Because I already planned for this experience. I know.
I feel like if I were in your position, Shame, I would have changed my wardrobe.
No. But how? It's too late. I'm already at the venue.
No, like
I've already carried my stuff.
I know, but I mean, I would have toned it down. Like, because now there's...
For my pictures for Instagram. I'm not going to wear a t-shirt and a boot. Like, I'm not.
So who was taking these pictures? The couples?
The barmans. No. Wow. The men were pretending I don't even exist. You know how people are acting? They're like...
As if you were not there.
The men were uncomfortable.
Okay.
I think there was just one couple that actually were nice to me. They were an Indian couple. And I feel like the woman...
Yeah, that's also because she figured he's not about to have... dark chocolate.
Indians don't like dark chocolate.
I didn't say that. You said it. I didn't say that.
Okay. But yeah.
She was like, it's safe. She's not halal.
The other... she's not halal. It's like Indians like rich. They don't like broke people. But anyway, yeah. Okay. That was funny. But yeah, I ended up being friends with a lot of barmaids. Like they were making me drunk. No, it was the worst. It was the worst.
You got to a point where they were not even giving you drinks for free.
Do you know what? It was my problem. No, they were. True story. So you know how you go to an all paid whatever
expenses paid kind of
thing, right? So usually the hotels give you like lesser alcohol because that's what they do. The barman was giving me Long Island, like proper Long Island.
It's like Hamilal. It's hard for you here.
And then when I stopped them, they're like, down in the city we've got this. You want to come? I was like, hey, hold on. What are you all trying to do to me?
No.
But yeah, it was the worst experience for me. I think I feel like if I had a partner, if it was a vacation, I would have enjoyed it. I remember on my birthday in the dining hall where we would eat our meals in the hotel. The waitresses and waiters came with a cake and they were singing for me happy birthday. And then there was this couple. They're like, you're alone. Like they felt so sorry for me. They're like, oh my God,
you know, but just a random side note. Mm-hmm. I want to get something off my chest. Please. When you meet us and we're alone and with no partners,
leave us alone.
Please don't say things like,
you're alone.
Enjoy your single life. It is so nice there. Don't say things like that. We don't want to hear them. Do you like it when people say, Usachate? Marriage is so hard. You're okay. No, baby.
It's hard for you, bro.
You're saying it's hard because you got a man.
You got the wrong man. That's why it's hard for you. Sorry.
What do you mean? Don't say things like that. It's not nice. Don't say that to single people.
I was telling you about Mauritius.
Yes.
That was my worst experience.
No. You were saying birthday. Then they just said you were alone.
Oh. So the hotel did they decorated my room. I wished I had a man because we're going to... Okay, I'm drunk. But I wish, they decorated my room.
She would join me on the apple juice.
Yeah, I think I am. She would join them. That's a song. But anyway, so in the restaurant, we're having dinner and stuff like that. And then, they would come with the candles and they would come with the cake and they were singing. So I think it was the third day or fourth day of... So already, like, when you're in a hotel, people already know each other. So the people had been seeing me alone. They've been seeing me, hi. You know how white people are just nice and smile and stuff like that. And the hotel staff come and they're singing. And then I'm just there. They have ice cream, they have cake. I'm having my dinner. It was beautiful. The hotel was really nice. And then there was a couple next to me. I remember that woman's face. She felt sorry for me. She looked sad.
Oh.
She was like,
it kind of was sad.
I was like, yes. She's like, oh my God, let me give you a hug. And then she tells her husband, come give you a hug. And then the next thing, everybody's like, I'm like,
but you got love.
I don't want that love. I don't want that type of, like, it was kind of embarrassing to say, because they were coming from, we feel sorry for you.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, I'm okay. I decided
But
to
you do
be-
realize that generally people think people are not okay being alone, right?
Oh, yes. Oh,
So
yes.
it's their sympathy is coming from a good place because they're with people, you know. So they're just like, oh,
No,
you
but
know?
I also feel like people that are with people, the two types of people that are with people. The people that are, is it codependent? That feel like they can't be alone.
Alone, yes.
Those are the people that feel sorry for you when you're single because they can't even imagine life without somebody
But they're-
else. People come into me like, you're alone, so this is your life. I'm like, I'm okay.
Are you? Are you? Because you see, it's one thing.
Listen, I'm okay.
Yeah.
But I won't lie and say because every day is just
Okay.
like tomorrow is Valentine's. I would have loved to be with
Valentine's
somebody.
Day is about and don't church. Don't church.
I think I'm gonna
Go
be.
focus on the Lord.
Is there an SDA church around for me to go to tomorrow?
You're
there
closer to
is.
city center. No, there's one here.
No, there is Highlands along.
Yes.
I think I should just.
Hence,
go
a
to-
men food in Savata there.
It's okay. No.
You
I
don't think
say-
you're handsome,
No.
Toto? Toto, you don't think you're
I was about
handsome?
to say, no. It's not about how they look, but I was about to say something that could crucify.
Toto?
Eh?
It's a safe space.
No, not
What
that
are you-
particular. Not
You
where-
invited
not-
me to a place that's not safe, Toto?
No, here we breathe the truth, unfiltered conversations. But there's that particular conversation.
You're not ready to have it.
No. I'll tell you after.
Sasemncane.
But yeah, anyway, I do. Okay, I'm happy being alone, but again, I'm gonna be honest because I've always been an honest person. There are days where you feel like you need somebody.
When
like,
you're ovulating.
yeah. Yeah.
No one warns
No.
you about ovulation in your 30s. I'm just saying.
That's crazy. But no, that's not the part I'm talking about. Like, listen, I think I was also having a conversation with one of my friends, Ismail, to say there are days where things are happening for me. I'm like really excited, you know, and I'm like, shit, things are happening for me. Like, you know, you get a good deal, you just want to come home and tell somebody. I tell my friends, like my friends
But
and my brother, I tell my
funny.
brother. It's not exactly. It's not the same. It's not the same. I tell my brother because one of the first people I tell is my brother and my two best friends, and I'm like, guys, this is happening, but it's not the same. It's
not
like
the
you want to
same.
come home and be like, hey babe, this is what happens. So in those days, I'm like, oh, I have no one to share this excitement with. But then when you then read things happening in life and people cheating, and like, yo, thank God.
Oh, wow.
Thank
Wait,
God I'm
wait.
not there. No, I that wasn't the plan. But yeah.
Okay. Fair.
But you also think like in terms of, okay, I'm taking it to another direction. I think this is our last segment, whatever. Do you think in terms of some of the decisions we make is because of what we grew up seeing? To say, okay, now Noxy, you're 35, you're single, you don't have a child, whether by choice or whatever the reason, is it because of the environment you grew up in? Because I personally feel like some of the decisions I make are because of the families. Not to say there was anything wrong with them, but to just say I'm more self-aware than.
I don't think my decisions have more to do with my upbringing.
Really?
No, I think I was a happy child. I was an only child for a very long time. I was an only child for 17 years. So believe me, I received a lot of love.
Okay.
I do think I went through a rough patch when I moved here.
Harare.
Yes.
Is the problem.
I went through a bit of a rough patch that just kind of had me in a position where I was like, now I'm intentional about leaving. You know? I'm intentional about being in spaces. I'm intentional about being alive and being in the moment. So I think my formative, like my early 20, but I moved here when I was 26 years. Age 26, 27, 28.
That's old, bruh.
As Carl.
No, but okay, for you to then get to a point to say, look, I'm becoming intentional. What had happened in your early childhood? In as much as you were happy, what were you seeing? What brought you to that point to say, now I have to be intentional?
I think we show up for everybody else but ourselves. And you get to a point where Oh, damn. We're becoming those girls on podcasts.
Wow, what can we do?
We're becoming those girls on podcasts. But I think for a very long time, I was a people pleaser. I think for the first time in my life, I wake up and do what Noxy wants to do. I wake up and feel like I don't have to answer to anybody, of course, except my mother. But, you know?
Really? You still feel like you do things because you're considering your mother?
No. Like, I mean, when I say answer to, you know, there's certain things that I can't do without mom's, you know?
At 35?
Baby girl, my mom will whoop you at whatever age if you leave the country without telling her you're flying out.
Really?
Yes! My mother. Oh, no, my
Okay.
mom she still expects a text. Hey, next week, going to Durban. Next week.
Do you know
Going
what?
to Joburg?
My sister's like my mom, and I feel like the only reason I text them is not because they're gonna get angry. I feel like
Accountability.
no, I feel like if I get broke there, I'm gonna need them to
Oh, you
send
need
me
someone to send
money.
money.
No, but I feel like that's the reason. Kuti, if things go bad, like, you know, because sometimes I'll be doing some nasty deals.
Sometimes you just, there's something about
'Cause
leaving
I've
your
been-
country to another country, you start feeling like El Chapo's wife.
Exactly. So sometimes I'm feeling like, you know, because I've been in situations like that where I'm like,
Really?
yo, story for another time.
Really?
Yeah,
Wakati
yes.
No.
No, and Kotangi Mali is per se, but it was just one of those.
Wabotchwa?
I'm
Oh,
not
she-
gonna tell you what it
she
was.
did jail time,
But
yeah.
I needed my sister to send me money,
Uh-huh.
and I feel like they knew about it, but like I just need them to know, just in case. You never
Okay.
know what happens.
Fair.
But no, it's not out of they're gonna get angry if they don't know whatever. But it's just like I think it's more about me. To
I
say,
think for me, it's an accountability thing.
for me, it's about if I get into shit, I need backup.
Really?
I need my family to, because I
Just
think I've
random.
been.
Have you ever taken out travel insurance? Except going to Zanzibar because they kind of force you on that one.
I'm probably in countries where they force me.
I've always wondered that people
But I
actually
feel
just
like
pay
some
for travel
airlines.
insurance.
I feel like some airlines, or when you're booking hotels, they kind of just charge it in sometimes.
I mean, I'm covered by the blood I was. I realize half the time I'm like, if anything happens, yes, slay.
God, you see,
Slay.
because you know, I think what worries me sometimes, because I'm the type of child. You know when they say that in every family there's an.
Yeah.
I'm the black. I feel like I'm the black sheep of the family. I'm the one that just does things that.
Do you think you're where they thought you'd be at this age?
Where they thought I would be, no. I was a shy kid. I was a very shy kid. I remember when I started acting, I told you I used to act before. I went home and I told them that I'm doing theatre with Raisin by. They're like, you know. I was literally, you know, one of those children, you come to him like, here's story. I'm like, see. Like, I was terrible. I'm still shy. If you get to know me, you realize that I still have shy tendencies. But I
We
feel like,
all do. Like, I'm shy too.
no, you're not. But yeah, I still have those. So I don't think my family knew before acting. But then when I started getting into the whole acting space, I feel like they kind of knew that, you know, she's gonna be in the public space at some point. You know, they didn't know it was gonna be Twitter, people insulting me. But
Can we please talk about this? You do clickbait people, you know that, right? Is it intentional? Like when you said it's giving poverty, you knew they were gonna come for you, right? You're like,
hey, Noxy is coming for me today. Noxy.
no,
An
but
apple
you
juice,
knew,
though.
right? You knew though, right?
No, do you know what? I love Twitter. I love X. Like, I always say this.
I mean,
X-
I'm shy. I feel like people are just not ready to hear what I'll be thinking. So I'm just cutesy and cruise away.
Do you know what? I feel like, Twitter and X is like my first love. That's the social platform that I grew on.
Yeah.
So I'm very comfortable there.
Oh, okay.
I'm very comfortable compared to some of the things I post on X I can't post on Instagram because I'm like, I don't know what y'all
Well, how
are
it's
gonna
gonna
say.
go, yeah.
You know, I can't post on TikTok, but I don't care. You know, I don't think my family thought that's who I was gonna be. But I feel like from when I got into acting, they started to kind of realize that okay,
She's gonna be in this space.
she's gonna be in some space that is not, you know, limited. She's gonna be out there. Do they think that I would be the dramatic lawyer on Twitter? No.
Okay.
But I feel like they've just accepted it. You know what? This is
what
who
it is.
she is, and as long as I don't insult people. As long as she's not insulting people, as long as she's not doing view-ads. I don't do view-ads. As long as she's not insulting people, as long as she's not I'm not naked on social media. I'm just saying whatever makes me happy. I'm not insulting them as my family. I'm not insulting anyone. I've never come out and insulted anyone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do that. Yeah, and I also don't show my nakedness. I feel like that is enough respect for them. So that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
And then to answer your question on clickbait, yeah,
It's so nice that when you invite someone who's used to interviewing people, you end up being interviewed. Huh?
That's what you always do to. Okay, that's
You're
what you do to
welcome.
me. But I like it. But yeah, sometimes I think of a caption. I'm like, I'm gonna make people angry. No, I do. I wake up. I'm like, I need to post a picture, but I really need engagement on it. And what caption is gonna give me engagement? And it's like, this. But there's, do you know what? I've captions that I've kept that I still have that I haven't even posted.
That are worse than that one?
Oh,
Ulamang.
ayo.
Ulamang.
Winner. Like I have a lot of captions that I'm like, this is too much, girl. You know. I feel like even with the red dress thing, the one I did recently, when I was like, if you're broke, don't date. I think initially I was like, the first caption that I really wanted to say, I'm gonna say here, I was like, I think God created me not to end up with a broke man.
Oh wow. And you realize
that was
how
my
the conversation was
caption.
gonna go though, right?
I knew. And I thought about it. I tapped it. I was like, are you sure? But that was my caption, that God didn't create me to end up with a broke man. That was my caption.
Okay.
But I was like,
You're bold. I'll give you that.
no, but I didn't. I was like, okay, let me just say, if you're broke, don't date.
Don't date.
Yeah. But yeah, that's just about it. Going back to trauma and traditions, just to end up our
Oh
conversation.
wow. We went back to trauma and traditions?
Yeah, I want to go back to that because I feel like you said you grew up, you happy.
I was about to give we're becoming those girls in a podcast.
Yeah, those girls that people hate. They're like, everybody doesn't need a mic. Yeah. So you see what Noxy does to me. Anyway, it's okay. But yeah, just to go back to us growing up, like what are the things from you growing up seeing your mother, me growing up seeing my society, my neighborhood, to us coming to this point and say, you're 35, I'm 34, we want to adopt, we want to have kids on our own. What traditions, or what is it coming from trauma? Is it coming from, where is that coming from to say I don't want to get married? Because our parents,
You know what? I don't think it's coming from I don't want to get married. I think we kind of lost our window and we ended up here.
what do you mean we lost our window?
We did. The time we should have been worrying about marriage, we were not.
No, Noxy, what do you mean? Who's determining that this is the
No,
window?
when I say the window, there's a level of available you should have, right?
Who is determining that level of availability?
Okay, let me ask you a question, Turtle.
So you're saying that for I'm married?
You can.
Exactly.
Right? You can. But I'm saying the reason we are here and we've become young men is because the window closed at some point, right?
Who is closing
So what
the
were you
window?
doing at 21?
At 21, I was acting.
22?
Same. I
23?
was enjoying hi-fi in Dwasa festivals. I was
24?
thinking that I'm going to be an American actress. I went to university.
25?
I was in uni dating Nigerian guys.
Where was the window open?
Yeah, it was.
No. When you were intentionally dating a Nigerian man, because look at it this way: how many Zimbabwean girls have married Nigerian men?
A lot. No, but
No.
yes, from Cyprus.
They've dated them.
No, they've married. There's a lot. Okay.
Okay.
Let me put it this way. My friend put it to me one time when we were talking about this. Just like, the girl's born thinking about marriage. I have
Yes.
a best friend. At 16, she was cooking for her boyfriend.
Angeke.
Exactly.
At 35.
Yeah, well,
I can buy you food.
And when she said that, she's like, the girl's born with that whole intuition to say, I want to be a wife. Maybe that's why I keep asking you, what is it that we were seeing in your background, in your growing up? And for that, my friend, she's my best friend, her mom, I learned cooking from her mom, not even from my house. Like, I learned how to clean from my house because her mom was constantly Vugani, basanomlilo, perani, like
Didn't listen, son.
okay.
I want to tell you my childhood trauma. I'll put it as trauma, right? My mom was that girl that said Umntu ongumfazi doesn't sleep after 5 a.m. So 5 I would be up doing the cleaning. She'd be like, by the time everyone wakes up there should be porridge. Do you know what happens in my life now? I sleep past 5. I eat in bed. I don't clean.
You're overcoming the trauma. Do you know
I think that's the part I didn't.
Do you know what I was saying to myself the other day? I finished cooking.
And then you remember, did your house you couldn't sleep with plates in the sink?
I was like, because I don't want to have dishes in the sink.
Yeah.
But I was like, dude, no one is gonna. I was so tired, like mentally, physically. I was so tired and drained. I wanted to sleep, and I had not eaten like the whole day. You know when you eat like late in the afternoon, and you eat, your belly's full. You just
feeling
want to
funny.
sleep.
You just want to sleep.
And I'm looking at the dishes. I'm like, and then my bed, and all these things are
happening.
But I'm like, Tony is gonna beat you. Like, this is your house. Like, you can do the dishes in the morning. So I was having this mental debate in myself to say, I'm tired, but I can't leave the dishes, but I want to sleep. Do I leave the dishes? And I end up doing the dishes, but I'm tired. I'm like, and I was asking myself, I'm like, why am I so hard on myself? Trauma.
Oh, my mom was like, no.
But again, it goes back to saying, Kuti, I think...
So we're talking about your window.
Yeah, it goes back to that window.
So you're dating to get married then?
No.
Okay.
Let me explain. So, there are girls that grow up with the whole mentality to say, I want to get married.
Yes.
And then my friend was like, we're having an open conversation about marriage. She's like, dude, you remember when we were in our early 20s? We're not thinking about marriage. Unlike girls now, there are girls that go to prayer sessions, meetings to pray for marriage. We were not the girls. We were girls that said, we want to be at Kuduba. We want to be at Visions. Like, in our 20s, that's what we were thinking of. I don't know where that came from, but that is what was happening in us. And then she was like, at the end of the day, I feel like the girls are just born. Because I also remember there's a girl, a friend of mine, that we were going to Visions as well, but she was also thinking, I remember one time, she was thinking, my boyfriend is coming at 16, when Form 4, she was like, I need to cook for him. She cleaned the house, her parents were not there.
How old was this guy?
He was also like 15.
She was cooking for a 15-year-old at 15.
And I remember she bought 2 Smirnoffs. She was like, don't open the Smirnoff ice. This is for my guy. Like, she had prepared the stuff. Do you understand? And she got married at like 23. She's been married since then. Like, it's been 11 years now. So, I feel like there are people that are just born with this, I want to be a wife. And then there's me, who has experienced life, who in my 20s, I never thought about marriage like that. I just thought I want to have a boyfriend and I want to have fun.
But let me ask you, do you not think our over-experience is how we are here?
What do you mean how we're here? What's wrong with here? You make it sound like there's wrong with here.
There's nothing wrong with here.
Yeah.
But here is that place where on a random day something great happens to you and you have no one to call. Right? Here is where everyone. Here is, no, but we're the same age. Here is where there's a wedding that's happening, and you have to ask one of the boys in the team here to go with you to the wedding because you have nobody to go with. Here is when you have to think twice about going to.
Getting married this month, and she's like way younger than him.
You get what I mean? Do you not think
and
that it's also our over?
And I have to put her hair. It's like, this is her older sister with no husband. But not that I care.
Wait. But you know that in some cultures you don't do that, right?
You don't do what? Pereka.
Like when you're older.
Oh, I'm not supposed to go.
Yes, really? In the marriage.
Okay, so let me translate that for you guys. So what you're basically saying is, if you're older than your younger sister and you're not married, you're going to give her bad luck.
Yes. Take it from the Bible. Rachel and Leah.
Jesus Christ.
Rachel and Leah.
Not
That's why
today.
Rachel had to go first. That's why Leah had to go first before Rachel. Rachel was the chosen one. But just traditionally, the older one, the younger one couldn't get married before the older one. That's how she ended up in that situation. Anyway, goodbye, guys. It was nice. This has been amazing. She don't want me here anymore. She don't want me here anymore. I will dare say, if I had to give young girls advice, right? Oh, I'm not going to get crucified for this, but I would say from your parental home getting to your marital home, a lot of things happen in that space when you're not at home. That makes you not so easily palatable as a woman.
But because girls on TikTok are like, you should, at some point as a woman, you should stay alone.
Yeah, but when you stay alone is where that's when we pick up a lot of habits, and we have to start doing a lot of unlearning when we get married. We are unlearning a lot when we get married. Because Toto's been coming home at 8 o'clock. Toto has to get home at 5:30 to cook for a man now. Toto's like, but when you're at your house and you're cooking for everybody at 5, and you move from that to cooking for your husband.
Young girls should not move from their house.
They should stay there.
No, see,
I'm telling you, if you know that marriage is on your cards, move from your mother's house to your husband's house. If your plan is to get married. Because there's a lot of habits, we don't talk about this enough, but there's a lot of habits that we pick up when we stay by ourselves. Toto, I'm sure you make a difficult partner as much as I know I make a difficult partner, because if someone doesn't do something for me when I want them done, I will do it. Right? I'll do it by myself. But when you do that, you're emasculating a man. So we pick up little habits that make us very difficult to deal with. But when you come from a place where you're already a child into a wife.
Why are you even having a conversation to say I'm difficult to deal with? Difficult for who? For a man?
Yes.
That wants 50-50.
Why are you dating people that want 50-50, Toto?
Because all men want 50-50 now.
No.
Nandi was talking about I want grace. Men should get grace.
Why are we dating people that want 50-50?
Where are the men that don't want 50-50? I'm looking for them.
They're everywhere, Toto.
No,
it's just we come in with our hard heads and I earn and I have this, I have that. So we come in as young men. I had to have an honest conversation with somebody who said to me, at times I feel like I'm dealing with a man. And I got it. Because at times I'll ask him to do something and I feel like he's taking his time and I'll do it. Right? So essentially, because I've learned to be men and women. Nobody.
Because I feel like from the last conversation to this conversation, I feel like a lot has changed.
It has.
From you.
It has.
Growth. Who have you? I know. Let's
Growth. So anyway, thank you so much for having me, you guys. This is amazing.
It's lovely. It's such a good thing that you came in February last 2025 and February 2026.
Because you can watch that episode.
Yeah, to this one. People should go back and watch the first episode to just see the growth in Noxy. Because definitely there's some growth. In 2025, you're talking about men in their 40s. Feel like they're the prize.
I still believe so.
Really?
They still do think they're the prize.
So, but Noxy, at 35, who are you dating? Are you okay with dating a divorcee? Or
we have to. That's what's on the market.
No, the last question. Shit. This question got us into trouble the last time when me and Fadu were talking about it. Are you okay with being a second wife?
No.
Why not?
Why should I be?
Because you're 35.
So?
You've passed the window.
No.
You passed the window. What? You think what? You're gonna meet a 35-year-old man and marry you?
Yeah, they're there. You know the problem.
So okay,
let me tell you. You know the problem.
I'll ask you the question I asked you in 2025.
You know the problem.
Are you willing to go and stay in a cottage with a 35-year-old man?
That's exactly where I was going. I was saying they're there, Toto.
But
the problem is at times they're not set up, auntie. They're not kind of set up. So that's where the danger is.
So rather be second wife.
No.
Okay, what's wrong with being a second wife? So, second wife or cottage? Okay, let me, okay.
Can I be alone?
No, wait. Two scenarios. You have a man whose wife is okay, whether because of religion or whatever, she's accepted that a man is capable of or has to have a second wife. A man says, I'll buy you a house, which is the hottest suburb in Harare right now.
I don't know.
Grange or whatever.
Glenlawn or something.
Glenlawn. Yeah, Glenlawn or something. The man comes to you, he's probably in his early 50s.
Early 50s.
No, early 50s are looking good now.
But he's old, Toto.
Early 50s for a 35-year-old.
Yes.
What?
Why are you shaking your head?
I'm not shaking your head. Early 50s for a 35-year-old.
Yes.
Let me think of someone who's in their 50s. Who's a celebrity in their 50s?
I've actually, like a DJ
Kevin
Fresh.
Hart. Oh, DJ Fresh.
Like he can be fresh father. Black
coffee. Black coffee is 50, right?
Hi guys, low.
So you can't take black coffee?
Me, you know, I'd rather date a young man. There's absolutely nothing that's making me date someone who's 15 years old.
Okay, let me go back to my scenario.
Okay.
A black coffee comes to you and says...
I mean, unless he's rich.
A black coffee is rich, okay. Black coffee is dating a 31. How old is the girl? I think 30 or 29, whatever. Anyway, black coffee comes... Yeah. Black coffee is 50. Yeah.
So there's a 30-year gap. So he was already...
No, a 20-year-old gap.
So he was already DJing when she was being born.
I'm just
asking.
Anyway, black coffee comes to you. Black coffee comes to you. Says,
how can we find a hot guy? Let's move with Fresh.
So you're saying Fresh is older than black coffee?
Duh! Have you seen DJ Fresh?
Aye!
Hi, babes. Have you seen DJ Fresh?
Yeah.
You guys are gonna have to flag the pictures like this next to each other. Don't do that.
Please.
DJ Fresh!
Black coffee!
Fresh! How fresh is
coffee
fresh?
Is not barely.
Fresh is yum.
Black coffee is tall. He's black.
DJ Fresh.
He's got this little beard.
He's yummy.
Nah.
He's good looking. He speaks
old.
well.
But DJ Fresh looks old. Black coffee is tall. He has no big belly. He's sexy.
No. Have you seen DJ Fresh? Like, are we talking about the same DJ Fresh?
Yeah, are we talking about black coffee?
Yo, anyway.
So
at least I know that we never clash on men. That was my take. Yes. That was. Because what do you mean?
Okay, so you have a black coffee or DJ Fresh, whatever the case is, they're both in their 50s, they're old men. Have you seen how people are like, when they say you're born in the 90s, and then they put this...
No, have you seen when you're trying to... Like when you're trying to scroll and goes...
But anyway, let's go back to just the end. So DJ Fresh or black coffee buys you a house, buys your house in Glendon, and then you are like, they buy your house in Glendon. They're like, be a second wife, whatever the case is. You've got all the nicest cars, Rolls Royce, whatever, you know, all the nicest cars, Lamborghini, whatever, and then you have an Atipa.
Sorry, Atipa.
A young 30-year-old man. You are 5 years older than him, and he's renting. He's okay. He's renting a cottage
this?
in Avondo. Wait, in Avondo, $250 rent. He's renting. It's good. He's got a good income. You know,
he's comfortable.
He's comfortable.
Yes.
You know, he's comfortable. He's hustling. He's building his business. You know, his potential. To become a Mbinga at some point in his life. Maybe when he gets to coffee's age, you'll be a Mbinga. So, that's fine. Who would you choose? At your age right now, you have passed the window. You have Atipa saying, I have a potential. I'm renting my $250
But then the question is, why am I getting married, right? Because ultimately, if you're a second wife, it means those moments could still happen where something great happens and he's not there because today he's with Dorcas.
But
his first wife.
But you're in your house in Glenlawn, an 8-bedroom house. You are driving your car in a heated seats in winter.
Toto, what do you think brings us happiness?
I'm asking you personally, Noxy. You. I know what brings me happiness. I'm you before we close. You. Mwanda fiti yako kana acquire. $5 fuel inokwana weekdays.
Such a hard question.
No, it's not.
But I'll go with Atipa.
Really?
Yes. I want peace.
Who says black coffee with his 50-year-old age doesn't come with peace?
I feel like it comes with space.
Okay, explain.
Because he's not available fully.
He goes with you. He goes with you to Ibiza when he's playing.
But baby,
you are the.
And also, I feel like the moment you're a second wife, you know there's room for a third, right? So you know he's always shopping because now you're at home.
Okay.
But when I'm with Atipa may, your bestie.
But in 20 years' time, he's gonna look for a 20-year-old
your
to be a second wife.
Your bestie said, "Oh man, Chidandi." Didn't Shaddai say that? But you know what? Atipa, we are in the trenches together.
No, but he's gonna cheat when he makes money in 20
But
years.
also,
time.
I'm old at the time. Now I'll be needing lube for things, so I understand. Do you get what I mean? Like, what do you mean? Please don't make that the
No,
last
we
video.
are.
Don't
We
make that
are,
what you guys are going to post.
yeah.
I will not even post it. I wasn't here. It's AI. It's AI.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Noxy, thank you so much. Like,
you,
this
Tara.
was a great coincidence to have you in February 2026 when we had you be our first guest for the launch of the Uncook and Wine podcast in 2025. Hopefully you come again. Or hopefully,
Thailand.
We should do an episode in Thailand.
Atipa.
Yes.
Bangla Street.
Bangla.
We need to do it as a full vlog. Watch us as we go in. We'll catch you after the show. I mean, if I Show Speed could do it.
Why can't we?
I'm lying.
Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for taking your time.
Thank you, Tara.
We love you here. You're always welcome here. We love your opinions.
See you next week.
Where this is a place for unfiltered opinions. We accept every other opinions. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share so that we also become one of the biggest podcasts in Zimbabwe and all over the world. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. We are there and Cook and Wine Podcast. Thank you. Bye.